Hey, this is Simon from the Brackets here at South OC Cars and Coffee. What a perfect Southern California weekend we're having here. Perfect weather, great turnout of cars and motorcycles. Let's swing the camera around and have a look. So this morning, not one, but two Carrera GTs. How cool is that? So we've got the second Carrera GT sitting here, and a great row of Ferraris this week. So check that out. Another one here, 458, another 458, another 458, 430, 412, and then of course over here we've got a David's car. Then Jay's GT, GT3, McLaren 720S, Lamborghini. Check that out, such another Lamborghini, another beautiful McLaren 720S in that papaya orange, another GT3 in red. Good seeing a different colour on a Porsche like that. Another Ferrari. One of my favourite cars, this beautiful gold-winged original Mercedes-Benz, belongs to Jim. Love this car. Lambo, another Lambo. Great turnout today, another Lambo, another Lambo. And then we start with the Packards. So this morning we've had a whole group of these guys have brought these spectacular cars in. So great to see. It's really good when we get this lineup of vehicles like this. Welcome all the clubs. This week, of course, the Packards. I mean, look at that thing. Isn't that amazing? So long. Almost makes a Cadillac look like a micro car. Absolutely incredible. Of course, next week we've got the Chevy Novas coming along, and then the following week the Oldsmobiles. So really good to see. Another one. Such beautiful cars. And then down the end, another one as well. Come down and have a look at this. You know, it's sad when these iconic brands have disappeared off the face of the earth. So, a beautiful looking Ferrari over here, one of our regulars. We've made that car of the week before. S2000, another S2000. Volkswagen, another little Volksy Beetle here. This thing's kind of cool, an original old Morgan. Check this thing out. What a great looking old car. Look at this. Because Morgans haven't really changed that much today. I mean, you can still buy a Morgan which has got a similar look to it. Look at those twin SU carburetors on there. Very cool. Another Volkswagen 68 912 Porsche. A lot of people look at these at a glance and go, it's a 911. It's not actually, it's a 912. 912 of course had a 4-cylinder engine, not the 6-cylinder. And they're starting to become more popular. Another Porsche, and another one along here. And as we move along, this great looking Star Chief Safari. Really nice looking Mustang. I think that's a 65. This beautiful old Ford Model T here. Then a Maserati, one of the new Lexus. Chevy up here. It's that original old Chevy logo. They've kind of brought that back into their new trucks they're doing. An old Nash. Check this thing out. Isn't that cool? Aston Martin. Corvette. Another Corvette. And then we've got the Mustang guys, our regulars. Always great to have these guys here. Now some of you know Robert, standing right here. Robert's our regular photographer. Robert's actually selling one of his cars, if anybody's interested. This is actually a supercharged 2003 Mustang. So what can you tell us about it, Robert?
Well, it's 4.6 liter, it's, 350 rear wheel horsepower, got brand new brakes, rotors, batteries, coil packs, alternator, ready to roll for $7,500.
$7,500, that's one heck of a value for money for a Mustang. So just shout out to us on Facebook if you want Robert's details. Thanks, Robert. Thanks for all you do, mate. Another Mustang there, another one there, another one here. Jumping over to the other side, got a really nice looking Cobra. Then of course this truck that we've looked at a few times was our car of the week. Check this thing out, it's a Gasser. The size of the tyres on the back of that. That's a serious bit of kit. Isn't that great? Ferrari GT350 Mustang. Another Corvette just leaving us just here. Another Mustang over here. Good morning. Corvette. El Camino. Mustang. 65 Riviera. Just backing this thing into here. Love that thing. Really nice little Corvette. Another Corvette. 69, sorry, Camaro. This thing's interesting. This is called a catfish. It's a really cool like car. It doesn't have any doors or anything. People look at it and think it's based on a Miata. It's not. It's its own car. I'm not sure the running gear it has in it, but very cool looking thing. Next to it, little Porsche, and then cool looking Ford F100 truck. Really nice looking little Porsche just leaving us there. This beautiful little Alfa Romeo that was a barn find turned up in an aircraft hangar. We've made this car the week before as well. Isn't that pretty? Next to it, a Triumph Trident. Really lovely motorcycle. And rolling right along, the great old suicide doors on that Thunderbird. So,
Beautiful day.
beautiful day. 69 Camaro running big block, very cool. Porsche convertible, Nissan for sale. Little Acura NSX had a bit of work done to it. Big Chevy truck. Volkswagen, another Volkswagen, another one, this Baja Bug, lots of suspension work on that one. Volkswagen, another one. Another little Volkswagen here. Look at the attention to detail, how clean this thing is. 56, Mercury, Woody, Porsche, M5. Beautiful looking Corvette. Sun looks great on that car this morning. Bronco, Mustang, Porsche, beautiful little Targa, Viper, was running that V10, Chevy Nova, next to another Chevy wagon this time. Guys from Rouse Audio, amazing car stereo systems, sounds incredible. The guys from Super Performance with this awesome looking Corvette, really nicely done. Cobra Corvette, Hellcat Charger, Hellcat Challenger, and of course this Volkswagen I've looked at a few times. A lot of our photos have been taken by this guy. Peter owns this. Not your average Volkswagen power plant, as you can see. There's a small block Chev sitting in there. He shared some photographs of the build of this thing with me the other day and the work that's done. Just absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Aston Martin, Rambler, a Thunderbird, great looking old Ford there, and then some Corvettes. We've got a C7, another C7, 06, and then this really lovely looking, I'm guessing it's about a 63, Chevy 2. Some of our regulars here, this Mustang of course with that Paxton supercharger, this Chevy here with the sounds as tough as anything, got a small block in it. This is kind of cool. I think it's, is this a 38 or 39? 39, and the way we can tell it's a 39 not a 38 of course is that the headlights are actually on the fenders, not attached to the side of the body. But very cool looking thing. Had some meat chopped out of it. Looks like the grill's been shortened. Really cool. Falcon, another cool old Ford hot rod there. Cobra replica. I'm going to jump around the other side. And got a Ford truck down there for sale by the look of it. A Corvette 280Z. It's a Austin Healey. Another Ford truck. Firebird. Next to another Firebird. This one was a regular Rouse. We've seen this 6-cylinder. Lots of carbon fibre on that Subaru. Ford truck. C7. Cobra replica. El Camino running a big block. Line of C7s, 1, 2, 3. And earlier we got another car coming out here. Check that out.
There's guys doing burnouts over there.
They better not be doing burnouts over there. Another really nice Corvette. Another Corvette. Little Sky Turbo there. Corvette, Porsche. A little Lotus. A Bronco. Really nice Camaro. Audi. Another Bronco. This little Fiat microbus we've made before. Really cool Bronco. Yenko Nova here. Isn't that tough? Very cool. El Camino just leaving us here. And moving through. Challenger. Ford. Corvette. Another Corvette. Bit of a work truck there. Look at that. Cobra replica. Mustang. Another Mustang. Another one is running a supercharger. and then it's a very cool looking Mercedes, very nice and convertible. Ferrari replica here, leaving us one of our regulars, Triumph TR6, Porsche, little Datsun GMC, 55 Chev, little Porsche 914. Old Ford Grand National is running that turbocharged engine. Really nice looking 67 Camaro, 69 Camaro Z28. A Z01, of course, running that LSA engine in that thing with a supercharger, same as they ran in the CTSV. Honda S2000 Z28, this time a split bumper. Good morning. Good, thank you. And yourself? Corvette. Mustang. That was Vicky from the outlets. They are so supportive of us and everything we do here. We really appreciate them. A couple of little focuses there. Big old Buick, Mustang, Ram truck with a serious lift kit, Porsche, Honda S2000, a couple of those, Stingray, and then a Boxster, little Subaru BRZ. Really cool little Lancia here.
That was it. Crazy, man. That was crazy.
Great little car. Isn't that cool? 56 Chevy. Cobra replica. Ford truck. And we've got a Jeep. Somebody got a bit of stage fright here by the look of that. A big old Ranchero here. And next to it, a really nice looking GT350. Very cool. 65, I think. BMW. Wow, so full today. Little Miata. We saw that old Morgan. Here's a newer Morgan. This is really cool. Really nice looking car, great colour. Still made in the original coach building ways. We featured a newer one recently. They still have a wooden frame in part of it, which is cool. TR6, Jeep, Carrera 4S. A Chevy, Porsche, AMC Eagle, that's kind of cool. Corvette, the Cobra replica, beautiful looking 720S in red, one of the fastest cars, factory cars on the road today. Mustang, Nissan, Chevelle, Gen 5 Camaro, a Infiniti, another Infiniti, old Chevy truck C10. And then we've got some Ferraris up here. You know it's a busy week when some of the exotics are in the back area. So really nice looking Ferrari, a couple of 430s next to each other. Porsche, El Camino, GMC truck, 67 RS SS running a big block. 68, sorry, no corner windows, 68. No badges on that. I think it's a Veloster Hyundai. Cobra replica, Evo, Mustang, Corvette, a Buick, 69 Camaro running a supercharged small block in that by the look. Very cool. Beautiful looking little Alfa Romeo. I love the colour of this thing. Very genuine. Great looking. I think Plymouth. I think it is here. Looks awesome. Chevelle 396, another Plymouth here, little Honda, Porsche, Corvette, Maserati, great sound on Maseratis, another Cobra replica, another car that's featured as our car of the week, this beautiful Roadrunner Superbird, all original, spectacular car, cool looking 34 hot rod we've seen before, Oldsmobile, because the Oldsmobiles will be here in a couple of weeks on the 14th. BMW, another BMW. Then a row of Volkswagen R32s. Look at them all coming through here. Great turnout. Of course, the R32 did not have that same engine as the GTI. It was actually a 6-cylinder. This may be a GTI here. No badge. There's R32 here. That's a cool looking 427 in that thing. All business. GTI. Good morning.
Morning.
Audi, Mercedes, Jaguar. Love the license plate. Yeah, baby, yeah. Jaguar, Jeep, Volkswagen, Toyota. A little Toyota, 4Runner, I think. Nissan, Viper, little Shelby here. Look at that. Scion, Infinity, Volvo station wagon. Not something you expect to see at Cars and Coffee, but you know what? We've always maintained we do not want to be selective and letting people in. We don't want to make people feel alienated or not welcome. Corvette, another great looking old Chevy, Porsche, Thunderbird, Mustang, really great looking colour, interesting. Porsche, AMG, really lovely looking Corvette. We've seen this here before, really nice colour. Another one here, and then just jumping across the other side, got a Lexus, and then Maserati, the Quattroporte, Mustang, nice looking little Porsche, and then a Wrangler, cool looking Bel Air, great looking old Chevy truck. Look at that, center lines on it. The original, it actually says American Racing, but maybe they are. They may not be center lines, but they look like center lines. A couple of Challengers side by side. Little RX-8, was the last of the rotaries. Viper, Bruce's cool looking Chevy truck. Volkswagen, Sunbeam Tiger, great looking little Mercedes, so pretty. On the original earlier M3s, newer M3, and then Toyota 86.
Yeah, it's like 3,700.
Mustang, some more Volkswagens here, a couple side by side. Little Toyota 86 again, Volkswagen Sirocco, a Volkswagen, another little one, that's a Jetta, and then a Nissan GTR 35. Still a very quick, competent car. Been around for a number of years now, about a decade, but still an incredibly quick car. WRX, BMW, some serious carbon fibre on that one. Then little BMW, another Aston Martin, and then some McLarens right over here. We got a beautiful 570S and then a 720S in white, which looks kind of cool. Over this side, cute little 316 in the back, little Porsche, Nissan, another Porsche here, another one, Volvo, another McLaren. This is a MP412C. Great looking Jeep DeVille here, Cadillac, 57 I think it was. Acura NSX, another McLaren in this yellow, check that out, 720S in that sort of satin yellow, which is kind of cool. Little Lotus, another Porsche, a little Subaru, got a Tacoma. It's a Bronco, it's a cool looking Bronco.
Well, I will.
Great looking Bronco again. Porsche in purple. Mustang, another Mustang. BMW. Volkswagen, green grille, green wheels, next to a Challenger, Gen 5 Camaro, great looking little 280Z, Ferrari 430 Spider in black, which looks nice, really nice looking BMW, we've seen this here before, AMG, a Gen 6 Camaro, a Charger, another Charger, Gen 5 Camaro, and Gen 5 ZL1 Camaro. So that's it for another week at South OC Cars and Coffee. Thank you everyone for bringing out the great cars, especially the guys from the Packard Club. So great to have you here this week. Don't forget, next week, of course, we've got the Chevy Novas, and the week after we've got the Oldsmobiles. Of course, thanks very much to Ruby's for bringing out the coffee and the donuts, as always, and to the outlets of San Clemente for letting us be here. Have a great week, and we'll see you back here next week for another South OC Cars and Coffee.